Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, first, before we get into this reading, it might be connected, it might not be. It appears that somebody did something, a person that attacked you, right? And they were presenting themselves in a certain light, and they did something without even realize that immediately showed who they are. For example, they pretended to be so empathetic and so loving and to love animals. And then, let's say, a dog approached them and they just hit the dog like if nothing. And it kind of feels that they didn't even realize what people around them saw, right? It was a immediate awakening, right? Because this person, like, they hit this dog, they were cruel towards this dog, like if nothing, like if this is what they were doing all the time when people were not watching. And it kind of feel that this person did that and they truly, like it was so natural for them to do that, that they didn't even realize that there were people around who saw that, right? And that said a very, very different story of who this person truly is, right? So this is the download that I've got. Now let's get into the reading. As said, it might be connected, it might not be. I kind of feel that it is, right? We have here somebody that is extremely, extremely burdened, right? They, interesting, I didn't see that before. They cannot get away with something that they did in the past, right? They cannot go towards calmer waters. They wanted to win at all cost. We have here the Five of Air, the Five of Swords. They wanted to win at all cost, ready to do whatever they needed to do in order to win. We might even be talking about someone who has used the justice in order to go against you. It is called legal abuse, right? We have the justice card here in the second position, which is the position of partnership, relationship, all those kind of things, right? The justice card in reverse. Somebody acting in total disalignment with the truth, right? And so, very interesting, next to the justice, right, in the driving energy, we have kind of the opposite, right? We have the Hierophant here. So this is talking about traditions. So does it mean that this person has used some kind of traditional way of thinking, narrative, in order to justify their behavior? It might be. It might also mean that someone of authority is seeing through what's going on. We will get deeper into all of that. We will get more information to understand exactly what's going on here. But when I'm saying that they might have used like traditional whatever, we might be talking, for example, we might be talking about your family, right? We have the 10 of water, the 10 of cups in reverse here, so we might be talking about a toxic family. It doesn't have to be, but let's say that we are talking about a very, very abusive parents, but they are saying that, you understand, I'm their parent, I love them, obviously, and people tend to believe that a parent cannot not love someone, right? And this is why things should be this way and this way and this way, when in fact, as said, we are not talking about a parent that is acting as a parent, right? But they are using some kind of general consensus about traditional values, right? In order to serve their narrative, while they are not acting from this place, right? They are just using it in order to get what they want, right? Then, in the foundation and the stability, we have the Ten of Water in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. So we are talking about, it's not a wish fulfillment, right? But we might also be talking, as said, about a toxic family. And here, I love this, in the path shift, in the change, we have the Sun. Things are being seen, and this is why I kind of feel that we might be talking here about the download that I had, right? Because the download that I had was exactly that, right? Somebody pretending to be someone, and then they are doing something that is just obviously showing who they truly are. And it's not just what they did, it is how they did it, right? It was like so, I want to say natural, right? It was so spontaneous and so, you understand? So here with the Sun card, for me, it truly says here, you know, things are being seen. And what might be seen, right? It is that they were pretending to be someone, and at the end of the day, it is obvious that we are talking here about someone who has been extremely unfair to you, right? We are talking about someone who's totally dishonest. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a little bit more information about all of this. I'm truly curious here about the Hierophants. But let's see how the cards are telling us the story. I will put this here to the side with this Ten of Fire, the Ten of Wands in the upright position. So, I feel the need to lighten a little bit this very, very, I don't know, like it's not a peaceful energy, right? It's not a beautiful energy, even though we are ending here with the Sun, which is absolutely beautiful. Everything is seen. Nothing is hidden anymore, right? And what is not hidden, it is what this person has done to you. Okay. Let's see, let's get a little bit more information about all of this. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines with cards like, for example, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, Kings, Queens, whatever, Emperor, Empress, I'm not especially talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy from the card, so please apply it however it applies, and this reading can be past, present, or future. The Seven of Swords came out, right? Considering the first card that we have here, I had to put it down with the Seven of Swords. We are talking about someone who's trying to get away with whatever they are doing, lying, stealing, manipulating, cunning, backstabbing, stealing, anything else. Okay, you understand, right? Somebody who will not take accountability and that is acting in the most unhinged ways. Let me see that you can see all the cards. Yes, you can. Okay. Tell me more here, please, about this Five of Swords, the Five of Air. Tell me. Okay. We are talking here, right, about someone who is holding on to a narrative. They won't move from this narrative. It doesn't matter. You can bring them the proofs in front of their eyes. They will refuse the truth, right? Because they don't care about the truth. What they care about, it is winning at all cost, right? And they will use whatever they need to use, right? You can bring them a proof and they will tell you, no, it's not like that, or this proof is fake. They will make up fake documents if needed, right? Tell me here, the Five of Air. Yeah, look, a tyrant, somebody who wants to dominate a situation. They want to be in control. They are very much ego-driven. They are very, very... it's a person that, in fact, right, they might maintain some kind of image, but in fact, inside, they are full of anger, frustration, resentment. They truly are all about being in control of situation, in control of people, somebody very, very selfish, very selfish. Yeah, and it's all about them. It's all about them, right? So they don't respect the truth. They don't respect anyone. It's all about being in control of the situation. Life needs to go the way that they want to go. This goes back here to what I told you about denying truth, denying proof. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can bring them all the truths that you want. Doesn't matter. Anything else here about this Five of Air? Again, this Ten of Cups in reverse. I kind of feel that we might be talking about toxic family, right? It might be the family that you are coming from. It might be the family that you created. It might be both, right? But anyway, this is also, it's not a wish fulfillment. It's not, you know, it is somebody who will create some kind of fake happiness, right? So you will see them and they will pretend to be happy. And so they will, everything's fake. Everything's fake. We are not talking about someone who is emotionally stable. It's not. It's the kind of person, right, that will do something that makes them happy in the moment, and 2 minutes after, they need something else to make them happy, right? It's not somebody who is building real happiness. It's not. Okay, let's see here the Justice in reverse. Tell me the Justice in reverse. A whole strategy. We are talking about someone who had a whole strategy. And because they wanted to win at all costs, and we have here the Seven of Swords talking about lying, stealing, manipulating. This is somebody with a hidden agenda. They don't care about anything. They will do whatever. When some kind of proof is presented, they don't care about it. They reject it, right? It doesn't matter. They have a strategy. Okay. Tell me the Justice in reverse. Understood? Judgment in reverse. This person will make up any kind of story. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters, it is that they win. That's it, that's all. I just also saw something, right? We have here 3 major arcana in the 5 cards that we have. We have the Justice in reverse, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Sun. Right? And then we have this family card, this toxic family card, right? And the winning at all cost. So it kind of feels here, right, that we are talking about a deep situation. I kind of feel that when we have more major arcana than minor arcana, right, those are important cards of the tarot. If you don't know, in all the cards that we have here, 78 cards, we only have 22 cards of the major arcana. All the rest, it is the minor arcana. So, in percentage here, right, we should have much less major arcana. The probability of having major arcana is lower because there are much less cards, right? So when there are so many here, for me, we are talking here about a deep situation, something that truly impacted you impacted your soul, your life, all of it, right? So listen, there was here a strategy, right? Somebody being patient with this strategy, right? They were building something since weeks, months, years even, right? Hoping that they would be able to construct a narrative, maybe about you, maybe about the reality, maybe to you, that doesn't hold any truth, that is totally unfair. We have the justice in reverse and the judgment in reverse, right? It holds no truth. And look, that the justice, it is a card 11. 11, 1, 1, it's a 2, right? And then we have the judgment, which is a 20, which is also a 2, right? Those cards are somehow related, right? We are talking about someone who doesn't care about no one. No one. And they might even pretend that whatever they are doing, it is for somebody else. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's all about them. They don't care. They will destroy and burn whoever they feel the need to burn and destroy. They don't care. Just, you see? Lies, manipulations, creating confusion. The page of air in reverse. The page of swords in reverse. Right? This might also talk about fake documents. Right? Creating false narrative, false proof. We might also be talking here about someone who is stalking you, hacking you, getting into your business, maybe hacking you in order to try to put into your devices something, right? I don't know if it's possible to do that, but I guess that it is. Okay. There is obviously something here that this person wants, right? That they shouldn't have. It's not theirs. It is not theirs. But they want it. And they are like it's the ambition of their life. It is the work of their life. Okay, let's see here the Hierophant. I am very, very curious about this Hierophant. Tell me, the Hierophant. The card came out like this. Okay. We have the Three of Swords, the Three of Air. And we have the Four of Cups in reverse. The Four of Water in reverse. Okay, with this Three of Swords, I don't truly know how it came out, right? It came out sideways, but you know, I turned it, so I don't know if it was like this and then it goes like this, or if it was like this, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we are talking here about somebody who betrayed you, obviously. I kind of feel that you have totally released this person. I kind of feel also that there was some kind of truth that was brought to the authorities. Something that wasn't seen before, that is seen now. Yeah, I kind of feel that we are talking here about the authorities. I will keep this one. This one I will put it back because I don't know. But we are talking here about someone who betrayed you, right? With this Three of Swords. They betrayed you, heartbreak. But you might have healed, right? You might have healed. Tell me, the Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Listen. Yeah, there was here something, right? They were working on a plan. They were working on a plan. There was the element here of being patient with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, we are talking here about someone who was patient. Look, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, what I feel here, considering what I'm seeing, right, with the Hierophant here, we have the Four of Cups, which for me screams, okay, there is some kind of information that got through. It was blocked before for some kind of way, right? But I kind of feel that now, you know, maybe the authorities or this person of authority, we might be talking about justice, we might be talking about a person of authority, a person of importance, right? Kind of feel that maybe in the past they might not have paid too much attention, but it kind of feels maybe they were totally closed off, maybe to you because they had some kind of belief about you, but it kind of feels that now they are receiving this information, right? And this is blocking the plans of whoever wanted to win here, right? But this is telling me that patience was needed. Patience was needed. Let's see here what I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Something is being blocked. This is what I feel. Because I kind of feel that the person that attacked you, they pretended that they were coming from a place of care. And this shows that there was no care. Absolutely not. Tell me here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Earth in reverse. Tell me. Judgment. Judgment. Yeah, so this person have finally understood something. Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay, anything else here about the Hierophants? Yeah, look. Blocked energy. Blocked energy, blocked energy. After something was received, but it needed some time, right? Okay. I truly feel that we are talking here about someone who has made up a whole story, right? I do feel that we might be talking about family. I do feel that we might be talking about someone that was after maybe some kind of inheritance, something like that, and they started a very, very long time ago to build some kind of narrative in order to be able to get what they want. They have presented you in such a light that maybe you are a liar, you are a thief, you are mentally unstable, you are incapable of doing whatever, whatever it may be, right? And at the same time, they have presented themselves as being so loving, so caring, so worried about you, right? Maybe saying that they are taking so good care of you, right? Yeah, I kind of feel that we are talking here about something that was, I feel years in the making. Years in the making. But I kind of feel that at the end of the day, they found themselves in front of some person of authority that is blocking it all because they see exactly what's going on here, right? But I also feel that this person, it might have taken time for them to have the proof in order to block this person. Let's see here. The Ten of Water in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Cutting truth. Yeah, cutting truth. Clarity, sudden clarity. Yeah. The Three of Wands, somebody waiting for something to get towards them. The Five of Wands in reverse. It feels like you didn't fight. it feels like you knew something, right? You knew something. You had some kind of clarity that most people don't have, right? You knew that there was something here that was very, very fishy. You might not have understood what was the intention behind, right? It's difficult to imagine that your family or your spouse or your children or whatever, that they would strategize for years just in order to get something from you, right? It's difficult to imagine. It's difficult to imagine, right? But I kind of feel that there was something that happened here that made you look the other way, right? I kind of feel that they truly thought that they would get what they wanted. They thought that the sun would shine. They were kind of sure of their program, of their strategy, whatever they did, right? But there is here something about you not competing, you not fighting, right? Okay, tell me here. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, transformation. There is here something about the no fighting, right? Not competing. I kind of feel that you somehow knew. You knew the truth here, right? You had some kind of access to some kind of truth that somehow didn't put you in the position that you needed to compete with them. So it doesn't mean that you are not fighting for what is yours, but there is a different energy when you are fighting from a place of I kind of feel somebody who cannot breathe, right? Because they are under they are afraid that they don't have the proof that this person will be able to do whatever they want, which is kind of normal in some kind of way, right? If you are dealing here with people who are using and abusing you since years, right? It's kind of normal. But I kind of feel here that there is maybe this is the thing, because I don't feel that there is no fight or no. What I feel more here, it is that they might not. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fight because the proof is there, right? So you might have been stressed out that they will make up all kind of fake things, right? Considering who we are talking about, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, like, yeah, it's the kind of person that will. We have here the King of Wands in reverse, the Justice in reverse. Yeah, we are talking here about someone who will make up fake proof, right? They will. They will. But I kind of feel here that there is no fight to be done, because the truth can only reveal itself, because the truth is the truth, right? Okay. Let's see. Ah, yeah, it was the Death card and it was in the upright. Okay, transformation. There is here something, right, about the sun, something being seen. This person of authority stopping all of this. Look at the hand of the Hierophant here, right? Stopping something, right? So I kind of feel that this is the reason why there is this transformation. It was just a question of time, right? It was just a question of time for the truth to be revealed. Like right? What I told you in the beginning about this person presenting themselves as being so loving and kind and empathetic, and they love animals when in fact they cannot stand animals and they cannot stand anyone. You know, at a certain moment, it's just a question of time for the truth to just appear, right? A moment of somebody forgetting to that they are seen, right? A second that they are not in control. And that's it, it's there, right? Okay, anything else here with this Ten of Cups in reverse? The Six of Cups in reverse. They regret the past, right? When they thought that they were winning. Yeah. I will tell you something else here about this King of Wands in reverse, right? The King of Wands in reverse, at the end of the day, it is someone who feels alive in conflict. It is someone who needs the conflict because we are talking about a hunter here, right? Somebody who feels the need all the time to be in control of other people, of the reality. This is how they feel, like they feel alive, right? So they live for the conflict. They will create conflicts, right? Sometimes in very, very sneaky ways, right? We know that we are talking here about somebody sneaky, right? But at the end of the day, they feel much more comfortable with conflict than with peace. This is why it's the kind of person that, you know, but they will be very sneaky even in their abuse, right? There will be something very, very sneaky there. But it's the kind of person that, you know, you might want to create peace. But they don't want that. They don't feel comfortable with peace. Okay, let's see. For you, it's done and over, right? For you, it's done and over. The Six of Water in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse. You have no good memories and they are nostalgic of the past. Tell me the Sun. The Sun. Yeah, we are talking about jealousy here. We are talking about jealousy. This is what appears. Somebody was jealous of you. Yeah, and you avoided the Tower. They were there in order to try to bring your life down out of jealousy. This is what it is. Let's see this Tower in reverse, if we get some kind of information about this Tower in reverse. Tell me, the Tower in reverse. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Lies, manipulation, lack of mental clarity, stalking, hacking. They were trying to find something. They were trying to find something in order to bring you down once and for all. But they didn't. They didn't find anything. You are totally innocent. What they saw, are we talking about the person of authority, the justice here, getting into your business? A private investigator getting into your business? Just to realize at the end of the day that the truth relies in the fact that the person who was trying to bring you down was in fact coming from a place of jealousy, and that there is nothing about you. Yeah, I kind of feel that this is exactly what's going on here. Listen, somebody was getting into your privacy, right? In order to make you fall. Except that they didn't find anything, and I kind of even feel that what they found, when I say they didn't find anything, they didn't find anything that can compromise you in some kind of way. It's kind of the opposite. What they found, it is that you are totally innocent. There is some kind of truth that came to the light. Okay. Anything else here about this Sun card? Yeah, the situation is totally stuck. They didn't find anything, you understand? You know, seeing this card, it kind of feels to me, right, that the person that attacked you, right, that I kind of feel that we are talking about family. It doesn't have to be, right, but I kind of feel that. I kind of feel, right, they were so desperate that they took a private investigator in order to find something about you. They found nothing, and worse than that, the private investigator has understood the truth. What they have understood, it is that in fact their client was coming out of a place of jealousy. There is nothing to find, nothing. Stuck. Whatever illumination they were trying to find, there is none. They cannot destroy you. They can't. Because there is nothing. You are totally innocent. Okay, let's go here to closure. Listen, you know, what comes to me, re-looking at all of this, right? I kind of feel that we are talking truly about someone that already did something, right? They already did something that they shouldn't have done because they wanted to win at all cost, and they were ready to do whatever they need to do in order to win at all cost, right? They needed to destroy you. They needed to destroy your happiness. They needed, right? And all of this happened because they were trying to get away with something. There is something that they didn't want other people to be able to see. What they did in the past. What they did in the past, right? It was all about trying to control a situation. For people not to have access to this information that would reveal, in fact, that this person had a whole strategy. And they were trying to keep some kind of control over the way that people were seeing you, right? And so it became a struggle. They wanted to find some kind of proof about who you are, justifying what they did that they shouldn't have done, lying, stealing, manipulating, cunning, backstabbing, all of those kind of things, right? I truly feel here the energy of trying to get away with something. They already did something. And what we are talking here about, it is what they did in order to try to get away. And yes, they took a private investigator. They got into your business hoping that they would be able to find some kind of proofs justifying what they did. But there is absolutely nothing. There is nothing. Whatever this private investigator found, right? It might be a private investigator if we are talking about someone that's good in computers. You know, they might have done it by themselves. Get into your business. They couldn't find anything. What they found, it is your innocence. I kind of feel that we are talking about someone external. External, right? Because the person itself, they know that you are innocent. So I truly feel here that there is somebody external that got into your business. And they understood that somebody here was trying to destroy you. They were trying to hold on to a narrative out of jealousy. Okay, let's go to closure. Tell me, closure. Yeah. Kind of feels that there is some kind of information that will come towards you, right? About this person, right? They were trying to create some kind of stability here. They were trying to alchemize the situation in some kind of way, right? Because they wanted something that is not theirs, right? It is not theirs. It's stuck. There is nothing there, right? And I kind of feel that you might get some kind of information about it with this Eight of Wands. You might also hear about it in the grapevine, right? In the grapevine, through the grapevine, through the grapevine. But this is, I kind of feel somebody running towards you in order to tell you the truth, right? That their story didn't hold. Okay, let me just check here if there is something else. Yeah, look. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Very unfair, conditional. Yeah, they are stuck in a bad cycle here because they acted like total fools. Yeah, people don't want to work with them anymore. Somebody might be coming and apologize to you because they understand what's going on here, right? You are in authority, you are honest, the truth is here. Emperor, Hierophant, Ace of Swords, mental clarity, truth, honesty, respecting tradition, respecting morality, a leader. Yeah, listen. Yeah, I kind of feel that somebody here wants to come towards you. They want to run towards you, to tell you some kind of truth. You might also get some kind of letter, mail, something like that. It might also be, right? Yeah, I kind of feel that there is information here that is coming towards you. So listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe even healing. If none of that, maybe just entertaining. I don't know. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon.